Marshall hosts Purdue on September 6th to kick off their season. So right now I'm joined with college football analyst Troy West from allplayswin.com for his free picks on the game. I'm so glad you agreed to cover this game too, Troy, because I think a lot of bettors are going to miss out on this opportunity to profit off of this game. The spread's a low number solely because when you look at the conferences, I mean, it's Conference USA versus the Big Ten, but really we should just be thinking about the individual matchup. Marshall was 13-1 last season. They beat teams like Northern Illinois in the Boca Raton Bowl, I believe is what it was, and I like Marshall advantage here. I think they've got that home advantage. They've come such a long way since they saw Purdue in 2012. They were 8-4 ATS last season, and I want to go with them in this game, but who do you like, Troy?
You know, I'm going to totally agree with you. When you first brought this game to my attention, it is one that we had circled but hadn't really done our in-depth research on yet. But this one looks like a great spot for Marshall. You got to remember, though, they do lose their quarterback, Cato, who really was their star from last year in all aspects. He really controlled that offense. That was one of the best in the country. But I do believe that he can be replaced. It looks like they have a solid backup coming in to take over for him. And then you look at the other end, Purdue coming off two back-to-back dismal seasons. They really haven't brought anything to the table. Their quarterback situation is still up for grabs. They haven't named a starter. This is a team that really does not look like they've got a whole lot of W's on their schedule. And like you said, first game in Marshall, very tough place to play. The smaller conference school going against the Big Ten conference team. Marshall's coming off a 52-23 win in their bowl game against Northern Illinois. Really interesting line here. I can't believe it's only 7.5. It will be in a lot of teaser bets for me. I'm a big fan of teasers when you can knock those 7-point home dogs down to just a point. But I even think there's a strong advantage at 7.5. I think Marshall's the better football team that are at home. They're coming in with momentum, and they're the better coached football team. And let's hope it's not a trap, Megan, because we're on the same page. It looks really good.
SBR analyst Troy West, thanks again for joining us and for the insight.
Thanks, guys.